This is a street value of just under €1 million.
Who told you that?
I googled it.
Did that not sound kind of stupid in your head? It does coming out of your mouth.
These sorts of adventures are always more enjoyable with a positive attitude.
Oh, you got a sense of humour. I like that.
As we get towards the end of the film, it does get slightly bonkers, which I absolutely loved. Did you ever think in your career that you would be in a church in the middle of a gunfight with Alec Baldwin dressed as a priest? Like, surely that's something you would never imagine doing.
No, never thought that would happen. Yeah, and being raised Catholic, I was there, feeling the Catholic guilt in this church, wrecking the place. I was like, oh God, this can't be good. This can't be good. Not that I'm particularly religious now, but yeah. So yeah, it was mad, and Alec was great to work with, and yeah, donned that priest's garb very well, and with a gun. Yeah. No, it was mad. There's something so interesting about a priest with a pistol. But anyway, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I want to know what your reaction was like the first time you saw Alec Baldwin dressed as a priest, because when he appeared on screen, I just burst out laughing. So what was it like for you?
So Alec was on set for maybe 2 days, 3 days. But it was funny. I remember we were going up to church to shoot a scene, and he was just there holding a gun in a priest outfit, and like, it's just the most bizarre thing you'd ever see, But he's a lovely guy, and he's like a massive presence, He's been around for years and been working on so many different things. So I felt amazing just to kind of work with him and see how he works. And for someone who's been around that long to still have the hunger and the kind of dedication, was really, really great.
So what was it like doing all the action? Because that scene there's a lot going on, and you're kind of like ducking and diving in between pews. So what was it like doing all of that? Was that quite exciting?
It was exciting. There was all this stuff flying around everywhere, though, all the debris and whatnot. So I was just, didn't want anything to get in my eye or something as well. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've done a fair amount of action in the past as well. So I've done. Sometimes I take it for granted. Really, it's quite a fun day at work. Really, it's like, oh, another explosion, But actually, it was a lot of fun.
Well, it's just part of the job for you. Another explosion, no biggie. Yeah. Although your character's not a particularly violent one, you are caught up in a lot, and there's a scene towards the end where you're sort of dodging bullets in a church. So what was that like?
That was a lot of fun, Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was probably the most stunts I've ever done, in terms of working on film. And I had my uncle in on set that day as well, and like and I really felt like I was bringing him in on a day that was like loads of fun. But yeah, it was super fun, and also particularly because the character doesn't really he's not the first and foremost to go towards where the danger and where the danger is. So to do a big stunt like that at the end was a lot of crack.
Definitely. Were you kind of looking around though, going, I'm in a church, this shouldn't be happening right now?
Well, the church was derelict, so I was like, at least, it's not in use. Yeah, it would have. But I think they did so much with the inside of the church. It just felt like it made so much sense as well. Like, this film goes from, 0 to 60, and it's just like anything goes. So it felt kind of apt that, of course, it was in an actual church. It was a lot of fun.